news leader.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Right now at 11:30, a new twist in the Menendez brothers case. The judge has questions, and he's looking to the district attorney for answers. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11:30. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. The judge in the Menendez brothers case is asking LA County DA Nathan Hochman new questions. He wants to know why some evidence was withheld during the brothers' second trial.
It's a question their defense team and some family members have been asking as well. ABC's Janae Norman has the details.
This morning, new questions being raised in the Menendez brothers' fight for freedom. A Los Angeles Superior Court judge giving DA Nathan Hochman 30 days to explain why some evidence was withheld during their second trial. According to the ruling, this evidence could have changed the outcome of their 1996 convictions for the shotgun murders of their parents, Kitty and Jose Menendez. The evidence in question supports Eric and Lyle's claims of sexual abuse by their father, namely a letter Eric wrote to his cousin in 1988 describing the abuse, which the court said corroborates Cano's testimony and the sexual abuse allegations the defendants made at trial. Another is a declaration from a former member of the band Menudo claiming he was drugged and raped by Jose when he was a teen. The ruling also saying the defendants alleged that this new admission counters the prosecution's argument that Jose was restrained and forgiving, not a violent and brutal man, and not the kind of man that would abuse his children. DA Nathan Hochman has long insisted the brothers could be a threat to public safety if released. But at their resentencing hearing in May, a judge changing their sentence from life in prison without the possibility of parole to 50 years to life, which makes them eligible for parole.
In the event that the Menendez brothers are not granted parole in the next couple of years, then rest assured that the Menendez brothers will now use this court ruling as Plan B and then solicit the court to move forward with a new trial and try to gain an acquittal.
That was Janae Norman reporting. The next hearing for the brothers is set for late next month.
Still no unrest in what police are calling a horrific and heinous crime after the body of a little boy was found near a dumpster in Panorama City. Authorities say the toddler was between 3 and 5 years old and was discovered Saturday morning off Van Nuys Boulevard near Roscoe. Neighbors held a vigil for him yesterday. A homeless man reportedly found the boy and had someone call for help. Detectives have not said who the boy is or how he died.
We're learning new details after a man was mauled to death in Lancaster by large dogs. It happened Saturday night in the backyard of a home near 22nd Street East and Lancaster Boulevard. LA County Animal Control says officers secured 4 large dogs in the backyard, but said it's unclear if all 4 were involved in the attack. Deputies shot one of the dogs in the leg. Animal Control says 12 other dogs were removed from the home, 11 puppies and 1 small breed. The victim did not live at the home, but did know the homeowner.
It was tend to happen, all this activity they got going on. Their dogs several times attacked my brother, my kid, and they try to address it, but it would still come out in the middle of the night and the dog's off the leash and they're smoking a cigarette while the dog's wandering around.
A woman at the home was arrested for child neglect.
Happening today, we are expected to get a clearer picture of LA's homeless crisis. The latest results from the greater LA homeless count will be released today. The data plays a critical role in how resources are used to address homelessness and is a requirement to get federal funding. Last year, the numbers showed a rare and dramatic drop, including the city's first double-digit decrease in street homelessness in nearly 10 years. This year's count was delayed by January's wildfire.
President Trump says there's a plan for European allies to buy U.S. weapons and transfer them to Ukraine. This comes as Russia's attacks intensify, with dozens of people killed over the weekend. ABC's Christian Cordero has the details from Washington.
Today, President Trump and the NATO Secretary General side by side as the two announce a new weapons deal to support Ukraine's fight against Russia.
We've made a deal today where we are going to be sending them weapons and they're going to be paying for them.
It comes as some 5,000 miles away in Kyiv, Special Envoy Keith Kellogg meets with Ukrainian President Zelensky.
We are thankful to President Trump
for his all messages and very strong decisions about resuming delivery.